Hello again. English 5, Unit number 5, Food Choices by teacher Wendy Vinuesa. In this video, we are going to talk about vocabulary. We are going to learn about food, containers, and places to buy food. We're going to learn the names of the food containers. Second, we're going to talk about the food you have in your fridge. And third, we're going to identify some places where you can buy your food. So let's start. Food containers. Okay, so we are going to check one by one the food containers. The first one, here we have a carton of juice. We can have a carton of milk also. And remember that also the milk and the juice can come in bottles. Then we have a box of cereal. Cereals come in a box. We have a bottle of ketchup. We have a can of soup. We can also have a can of tuna or a can of beans or a can of sweet corn. We have a jar of mustard. Okay, so check the container. We have a package of cookies, a loaf of bread, a bag of potato chips, and a tube of margarine. Look at the pictures. Use there is and there are and prepositions of place to describe what you see. Here we have an example. Focus on the potato chips. There is a bag of potato chips in front of the jar of peanut butter. So here we have the potato chips in front of the peanut butter. Now you can stop the video and keep practicing the picture description. Then you can continue checking the video to see if you got some similar answers. Okay, so let's practice. There are 2 cartons of juice in front of the box of cereal. There are 2 cartons of juice next to the carton of milk. There is a bottle of ketchup next to the jar of mustard. There is a can of soup next to the tomato sauce jar. There is a package of cookies next to the peanut butter. There is a loaf of bread in front of the peanut butter. And there is a tub of margarine in front of the carton of milk. What do you have in your fridge? Have you asked yourself that question? So now we are going to check what you have in your fridge. We have some fruits that you may have in your fridge. We have lemon, plum, peach, orange, apple, pear, grapes, bananas, mango, pineapple, kiwi, cherries, clementines, watermelon, cantaloupe, but it's more common in English, melon, and also coconuts. Okay, so with this we can work as well with the numbers. So we have 1.5 lemon, 3.5 plums, 1 peach, 1 orange. There is 1 apple, there is 1 pear, there are some grapes, there are 3 bananas, there is 1 pineapple and some slices. There is 1 mango and 1 slice of mango. And there are some clementines and cherries. So do you have any of these fruits in your fridge? Do you have vegetables? Do you have spinach, avocados, olives, tomatoes, eggplant, zucchini, broccoli, pepper? Remember that here change the color the name by the color. So we can have green pepper, red pepper, or yellow pepper. You have a kale, Brussels sprouts, a cauliflower, a cabbage, cucumber, asparagus, and lettuce. Which one's your favorite? I have my favorites. I like the yellow pepper, tomatoes, avocados, and lettuce. Do you have meat? Okay, remember that when we use meat, we talk about red meat like beef, but you can also have others like turkey, goose, chicken, duck, rabbit, lamb, and pork. So when we talk about food, we don't say pig, we say pork, okay? Because it's what we eat. Pig is the name of the animal, but what we eat is pork. And the same with cow. Cow is the name of the animal, but we eat the beef, okay? Or the red meat from the cow. Do you have dairy products? Okay, pay attention here. I'm saying dairy with R, not with L, because daily it means day by day. By dairy products, here we're talking about all the products that comes from milk, like milk, cheese. We can have butter, yogurt, and different products that are made from milk. Now we're going to read about these people. They wanted to share with us what they have in their fridge. Do you have in your What do you have in your refrigerator? We visited 3 people to see what they keep in the fridge. So let's start by David Freeman. Let's see, a carton of eggs, some milk, a pound of hamburger meat, a few slices of cheese, a jar of mustard, and a little butter. Mm, there aren't many vegetables. There are just a few green peppers going bad in the vegetable drawer. I guess I should eat more vegetables. Let's see what Marta Delgado says. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. There's fruit, oranges, mangoes, pineapple. And I always have plenty of fresh vegetables, broccoli, tomatoes, and carrots. And there is a carton of orange juice and a tub of margarine. I usually buy 1% milk because it has fewer calories. And then in the freezer there are 1 or 2 frozen dinners, but not many. We eat very few frozen meals. And Chris Kim, he says, well, there's very little food in there because I eat out most nights. So there's just a loaf of bread, a bottle of soy sauce, a few cans of soda, and a jar of hot peppers. Yeah, there's not much food in the house. So when you take a look of your fridge, then you can see if you are eating healthy or not. If we consider David Freeman and Chris King, they are not eating healthy because David doesn't have enough healthy food, and Chris doesn't have food because he eats out most of the time, and we don't know what is he eating in a restaurant. Maybe he's eating fast food. But Marta, she has a very nutritive um, um, fridge. She has all the fruits and vegetables she needs to have a healthy diet. Places where you can buy food. Okay, can you identify the places in the pictures? Let's check one by one. The first picture belongs to a supermarket. Okay, if we talk about Ecuador, we have some big supermarkets like Supermaxi, Hipermarket, Magda, Tia, and Santa Maria. Second picture, okay, we can recognize this picture with different names. We can call it the street market, just market, or the popular market. If we talk about our city, Quito, we have some famous markets like Mercado Mayorista in the south of the city. We have Mercado Central near to the old city. And we have La Ofelia, Iñaquito, Sangolquí, Conocoto. In Ecuador, it's common that almost every neighborhood has a popular market or a street market. The next picture, okay, it's a butcher shop. In a butcher shop, you can find red meat, pork, beef, chicken, goose, and rabbit. Okay, different things for you to choose. Okay, the picture here in the middle, it is a bakery. Okay, so in a bakery in Ecuador, you can find bread, you can have pastries, and different sweet things like cakes. We can also have a delicatessen. Okay, so delicatessen, usually in Ecuador, they sell a lot of international products, especially cold meat. Cold meat in Spanish means embutidos from all around the world, and also canned food from around the world. So talking about delicatessen in Ecuador, we have like El Español, La Suiza. I think those are the most common ones. And the last picture, we're talking about a food mart. Okay, so it's like a small store near to your house where you can find groceries and different products. Now let's talk about the supermarket. What kind of food you can find in a supermarket? Okay, these supermarkets are really nice because you can buy in a single place all that you need. So in a supermarket you can find fruits and vegetables. You can find beef, chicken, turkey, pork, sausages, that means salchichas, and cold meat, embutidos. We can also have a lot of processed food like juice or um, different jams. We can also find baby food, ready-made food, or it is also known as frozen food. That is food that you just warm it up and then you have your dinner ready. We can have tin food like tuna, beans, corn. Even we can have tin soups. And finally, we can have dairy products. Now it's your turn to practice. What you have to do? You have to go to your fridge, take a look at what you have inside. Can you tell the names of all the things you have? So this is a vocabulary practice. Go to your fridge and start telling the names of all the things that you have there. Once that you have finished, think if you're eating healthy or not. If you're not, you should think in including fruits and vegetables in your diet and changing the processed food or the ready-made food by fresh and natural food. Thank you very much for your time and attention. See you in the next video and good luck with your practice. Bye bye.